Okay. Are you all hearing? Srijit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Voice थोड़ा बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. Okay. So, good evening to all of you. I hope you are able to see the presentation and able to hear me.
Yes, sir.
I am DS Pai, ADGM, IMD New Delhi. I will be making a presentation on outlook for the seasonal temperatures during the upcoming hot weather season, that is March to May, and monthly rainfall and temperatures during March 2025. So before I start, wish you all a very happy National Science Day. Okay. So this is the monthly rainfall summary for the February month. As you can see that during the month of February, we received very deficient rainfall, that is deficient by minus 50% of a long period average. And this was seen in all the region, and the deficiency was least East and Northeast India, but otherwise all the other three regions, the rainfall was largely deficient. As we know, during February, we generally receive, mainly the rainfall is received over Northwest India and Eastern Northeast India. And coming to till now the season, that is January and February together, again the deficiency is minus 59, and except for Tamil Nadu and Rayalaseema region, you can see that in coastal Karnataka, where rainfall is normal, and the Lakshadweep, where it is Lakshadweep and in the island subdivisions, Andaman Nicobar, where rainfall is above normal. You can see that in all other regions, either it is a deficient or largely very highly deficient. If we see the all India rainfall during the period 1901 onwards, the rainfall all India this year was 18th lowest since 1901, and in the recent 15 years, if you take, it was 5th lowest. Coming to peninsular India, it was 10th lowest since 1901 and 4th lowest since 2001. Coming to locations of heavy rainfall events occurred during February, you will see that mainly West Bengal and neighboring, Jharkhand, we had seen some heavy rainfall points can be seen, but this rainfall does not indicate today's rainfall, which mainly has occurred over North India. Otherwise, you would have seen many other heavy rainfall events or very heavy rainfall events over the North India. Now, compared to last 5 years, you will see that this year, relatively less number of heavy and very heavy rainfall has happened compared to previous years. Coming to temperature, you will see that maximum temperature anomaly over most parts of the country, except northern part of northeast India and some parts of northeast, southern peninsula. Maximum temperature anomaly was normal or above normal. That is almost similar to case of minimum temperature also. Though in some parts you will see that the anomaly, positive anomalies were more over western part as well as eastern part. And the same similar anomalies also can be observed in mean temperature anomaly also, pattern also. Now, if you observe the main weather systems or weather events that occurred during the February month, you will see that mainly the WDs. We had 7 WDs impacting north and northwest India compared to 5 to 6 WDs in climatologically, and all these were very weak. However, the most active was the current WD, which has been impacting the Western Himalayan region or impacted Western Himalayan region during 24 to 28, and most of this WD moved in a quick succession, except the current one, and were not having sufficient moisture incursion and hence only caused light rainfall or snowfall over Western Himalayan region. However, the WD has caused significant activity, rainfall or snowfall activity over the region. The system and the heavy rainfall, snowfall for Western Himalayan region predicted on 20th February with a special bulletin we issued for the heavy weather. We had issued for heavy weather over Northwest India from 22nd February. I will show you in the next slide what we had issued on 20th and 22nd. And coming to observation during the current WD, moderate to heavy rainfall observed at few places with isolated very heavy rainfall to extremely heavy rainfall over Jammu, heavy to very heavy rainfall or snowfall at isolated places over Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan, Muzaffarabad, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and heavy to heavy rainfall at isolated places over North Punjab and light to moderate rainfall observed over at many places over Haryana and Chandigarh. Some of the significant rainfall, snowfall recorded during the past 24 hours is given. You can see that in Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh region, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan region, Udhampur actually has recorded 21 centimeter. Patote district, Ramban, it is recording 16 centimeter. Patra, it is 12 centimeter. Panihal, 10 centimeter. Riyasi, 9 centimeter. Thermal, you can see that 9 centimeter. Govindpura, 9 centimeter. And Jammu, AWS is indicating 8 centimeter. And Himachal also, you can see that Kopi, 13 centimeter recorded. Siobag, 12. Kadrala, 11. Puntar, 11. Panjshir, 11, etc. And coming to Uttarakhand, you will see that Devaprayag, 9 centimeter. Tehri, 9 centimeter. Joshimath, 8. So these are a very close region. Mussoorie, 8 centimeter. Chamoli, Tehri, Sama, 7 centimeter. And coming to Punjab, it is Pathankot, 12 centimeter. Ranjit Sagar Dam site, 8 centimeter. Madhopur, under Pathankot district, 7. So you will see that almost in J&K, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab has all received heavy to very heavy rainfall even during the last 24 hours. And we also had actually, in fact, predicted this event to occur almost 1 week back on the 20th February itself. You can see that 20th February, we had, we had indicated that isolated or to scattered rainfall along with the thunderstorm, lightning, hailstorm likely over East India during next 3 days. And widespread rainfall, snowfall with isolated heavy rainfall likely over Western Himalayan region. So here also, you can see that in the sea, intense western disturbance likely to affect Western Himalayan region from 24th and adjoining plains from 26th February. So this was indicated, the current event was indicated in well ahead actually. And particularly on 22nd, we had a special bulletin issued for for intense weather actually. An active western disturbance is likely to affect northwest India from 25th and cause heavy rainfall, snowfall over western Himalayan region during 25th to 28th. And this, whatever we have predicted, has come true, as you are observed, seen in the earlier slide actually. There has been heavy to very heavy rainfall region, rainfall occur in most of the northern India. And coming to other significant weather during the February, you can see that we had a cold wave. Coming to cold wave, it was almost absent across the northern place, and in most of the day, night temperatures were was warmer than normal in most parts across north and central India. And coming to dense fog, as temperatures were higher, than normal, fog was also absent across most parts of the Indo-Gangetic plain. And only during February 2025, due to higher night temperature in most dates and absence of moisture, due to lack of any major WD affecting plains during 1 to 20th February. The period generally, we are expecting up to 20th February is the period when we generally get a favorable for fogs. This year, it was almost absent in this part. However, eastern northeast India, you can see that that is including Odisha, reported isolated dense fog in some days, or in most of the days till the third week of February, due to favorable wind conditions and moisture incursion from the east coast. We also had a season's first spell of intense thunderstorm due to north-south trough over east coast. We got a season's first spell of moderate to intense thunderstorm accompanied with gusty winds actually, and over Gangetic, West Bengal and Sikkim, Odisha, Jharkhand, Bihar, Chhattisgarh and plains of northwest India during 22nd to 24th February. Coming to heavy rainfall, we observed isolated places over Jharkhand on 21st February, Gangetic, West Bengal on 21st and 23rd February, Odisha on 23rd February, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal and Andaman in the southern part, you can see that we received heavy rainfall during 26th February. Now coming to heat wave and hot and humid condition, we had these conditions observed along west coast of India. We observed appreciably above normal 5 to 8 degree, in fact, a temperature with a maximum temperature in the range of 36 to 41 degree, with the hot and the humid conditions that prevailed over west coast of India, covering Konkan and Goa, which included Mumbai, coastal Karnataka and North Kerala during 24th to 28th February, which was actually reported by in media extensively. Heat wave conditions prevailed over coastal Karnataka and Konkan on 27th and 28th also February. Coming to temperature during February 2025 for all India and homogeneous regions wise, you will see that anomaly, as I mentioned, in all region as well as all India, it was above normal. And if we observe ranking of the temperature, maximum, minimum, and mean since 1901, you will see that all India maximum temperature was second highest ever, and minimum temperature was highest ever. And as a result, mean temperature also was highest ever recorded. And coming to Northwest India, this was the seventh highest maximum temperature, minimum fourth highest, and mean fifth highest. Eastern Northeast India, you will see that minimum temperature was second highest. And Central India, we got a minimum temperature highest ever was recorded. And Southern Peninsula, maximum temperature was highest ever. This is just, I'm showing you the temperature series of maximum, minimum, and mean all India. And as I mentioned already, these are indicating 5 highest ever recorded all India temperature. You will see that in February, highest ever was 2023, and now this is second, 2025. And coming to minimum temperature, this year was highest ever, and all India mean also, this was the highest. But you will see that the first 4 most of the are recent 10 or 15 years actually, highest ever for temperature record. Now I am also just indicating region wise. If you go central India, 2023 was the highest and 2025 was fourth highest as far as maximum temperature is concerned. And coming to your minimum temperature, this year was highest over central India, and last year was second highest, and 2016 was third highest. And central India, this was this year we had actually highest ever recorded, followed by 2016. And Southern Peninsula also, as I said already, both mean and maximum temperature was highest ever. Last year was the second highest. Now, similarly, East and Northeast India, our T minimum was the highest ever recorded. So you can see that in February, many regions has recorded, highest ever temperature, either maximum, mean, or minimum temperature has been highest ever recorded. Coming to verification of the February forecast, which we had issued end of the January, you can see that this is about rainfall in the, this is shows indicating what we had predicted actually, and this is realized. You can see that along the west coast, we had indicated relatively above normal rainfall in the and neighboring region. And so you can see in the realized rainfall, except southern part of Kerala, most of them has nearly coming correct actually, and even some part of northeast also we had predicted some. You can see that above normal rainfall. This has all come. So overall, it's not one-to-one everywhere. It's not correct, but overall, if you see, some kind of correct pattern has been could be predicted during February. Coming to maximum temperature, you will see that we had predicted above normal temperature in the February over east and northeast India. The actual realized was below normal, so mainly because of some rainfall activity and clouding there, that you can see that as we have mentioned earlier. Otherwise, some regions below normal has come. So overall, you will see that above normal rainfall has come correct, but northeast was an exception, and some parts of southern peninsula and the neighboring peninsula region also was exception. And coming to minimum temperature, again you will see that northeastern part below normal, extreme northeastern part below normal temperature was observed, but we could not, we predicted above normal, but otherwise other part of northeast region we could predict. And similarly along the plains of Himalayas, we had predicted above normal temperature. This was you can see that it was basically below normal temperatures was observed along the Himalayas and northern part of the country, and also in the peninsular, many part of the peninsular country. And importantly, ENSO condition, which are people are all looking forward. What is the current status? Currently, you will see that very weak La Nina conditions are being observed over the equatorial central Pacific, and you will see that though the current week, latest week, Nino 3.4 is only minus 0.3, and Nino 4 is minus 0.4. So you are seeing that there is some warming is taking place, in the eastern part of the Pacific. As a result, whatever La Nina conditions that we are observing, slowly it is getting weakening, and we are expecting that, by February, March, April, or March, April, May, during the summer monsoon season, El Nino, ENSO neutral conditions will get established, and that will continue to end of this year. So which means that even during the monsoon season, the ENSO neutral conditions are most likely. And another important thing is that the El Nino conditions are have got a very less chance to occur during the monsoon season. So therefore, we don't expect any impact of El Nino, naturally will not be there in the monsoon condition. So the forecast has to be viewed in that point of view. And coming to IOD conditions, currently it is a neutral, and it is expected that as per the forecast indicated from Bureau of Meteorology, and similarly, other models are also indicating that this neutral condition, neutral IOD conditions will continue up to middle of this year. And this is ENSO forecast from monsoon mission CFS model run by IMD. You can see that throughout, these neutral conditions are indicated throughout the forecast period by our model as being seen in the other global models. And coming to IOD conditions also, it is indicating neutral IOD conditions during that. It is there, I think. No? Okay, sorry for the interruption. Yeah. Now coming to the forecast for the March to May, our outlook is saying that as far as the maximum temperature is concerned, we are expecting most parts of the country is a normal to above normal temperature, except you will see that Kerala, some parts of Tamil Nadu and neighboring Karnataka, Telangana, and coastal Andhra Pradesh, Rayalaseema region, it is a below normal temperatures are expected, and also some parts of West Bengal and neighboring northeastern part also normal temperatures are expected. And coming to minimum temperature, except for some pockets of southern part where normal temperatures are observed, above normal temperatures are expected over most parts of the country. So that means both the maximum and minimum temperature, most parts of the country is likely to be above normal. Okay. Now, this is the climatology of the heat waves during the so this is for March month. During the March month also, you will see that maximum temperature as well as median temperatures are likely to be above normal over most parts of the country. However, maximum temperature over Tamil Nadu and neighboring some region, it can be normal to below normal temperature, And coming to minimum temperature, some parts of northwest India and some parts of peninsular and Chhattisgarh region, we may get a normal minimum temperature. And this is about the climatology of heat wave, both March to May period and March only. In the right, here you can see that this is the region Maharashtra and neighboring peninsular region. You get maximum number of heat waves during March month, which naturally moves much more, spreads towards more northern part during this subsequent 2 months. So as a whole, you will see that March, April, May, most parts of the central and neighboring peninsular India, you get a above normal, a good number of heat waves. Now, if you observe the forecast, you will see that most parts of the heat wave zone, starting from northwest India up to coastal Andhra Pradesh and central parts like Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, North Maharashtra, Vidarbha region, North Karnataka, all this region, we are expecting above normal heat wave conditions. And this is observed also during the March month also. So which means that both March as well as subsequent month, we are expecting above normal heat waves over most parts of the central and neighboring, north peninsular region. Coming to monthly rainfall, probabilistic forecast for March that you will see. We are expecting actually only for March, if you observe this dotted line, there it shows that region where generally the rainfalls are very less, as per the forecast shows that the rainfall average over North India is most likely to be normal, that is 83 through 117% of the long period average during March, this one. And over peninsular region, particularly Kerala, Tamil Nadu and coastal Karnataka and Goa, Konkan Goa, and this region, we are expecting above normal rainfall. And you also know that some thunderstorm activity takes place over northeastern part, but northeastern parts are indicating below normal rainfall activity. So this is the major observation that you can see in the outlook for March. अभी मैं आपको हिंदी में भी बताऊंगा जो फोरकास्ट है। पहले अधिकतम तापमान के बारे में मार्च से मई के रीजन में आप देखेंगे कि देश में अधिकांश हिस्सों में एक्सेप्ट आप देखते हैं कि जो सदर्न पार्ट है और थोड़ा वेस्ट बंगाल का रीजन में जिधर आप ग्रीन कलर देख रहे हैं उधर नॉर्मल अधिकतम तापमान मिलने की संभावना है, लेकिन दूसरी सभी भागों में, भारत की सभी भागों में आपको अबव नॉर्मल तापमान मिलने की संभावना है। कमिंग टू न्यूनतम तापमान में यदि देखेंगे पूरा मार्च से मई 2025 के दौरान देश का सभी अधिकतम भाग में हमें अबव नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर, मिनिमम टेम्परेचर, न्यूनतम तापमान मिलने की संभावना है। एक्सेप्ट आप देखेंगे कुछ एरियाज सदर्न पार्ट में आप देखेंगे ग्रीन कलर, उधर आपको नॉर्मल मिलेगा, लेकिन अधिकतम जो भाग है भारत का और पूरा एरियाज में आपका अबव नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर होने की संभावना है। या सिर्फ हम लोग अभी मार्च महीने में देखेंगे, एक्सेप्ट सम नॉर्थ वेस्ट रीजन में जिधर ग्रीन देख रहे हैं आपको उधर नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर मिलने की संभावना है। अदरवाइज पूरे भारत में अबव नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर, अधिकतम तापमान होने की संभावना है। यदि हम लोग न्यूनतम तापमान की बात करेंगे, आप देखेंगे कि तमिलनाडु और जो नाइबरिंग रीजन में है उधर नॉर्मल टू बिलो नॉर्मल मिनिमम टेम्परेचर, न्यूनतम तापमान होने की संभावना है, लेकिन दूसरी सभी भागों में आपको अबव नॉर्मल न्यूनतम तापमान मिलने की संभावना है। यदि हम लोग हीट वेव कंडीशंस देखेंगे पूरी मार्च टू मई सीजन में जो है हमारा हॉट वेदर, उष्ण लहर की संभावना के बारे में देखेंगे, हमें मिलेगा कि मोस्ट ऑफ दी जो हीट वेव को रीजन है नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया से हम लोग कोस्टल आंध्र प्रदेश तक देखेंगे, पूरे भागों में अबव नॉर्मल हीट वेव डेज होने की संभव पूर्वानुमान है। सिर्फ हम लोग मार्च में देखेंगे थोड़ा एरिया हीट वेव रीजन जो होता है अबव नॉर्मल थोड़ा कम है, लेकिन पूरा सेंट्रल पार्ट और नाइबरिंग नॉर्थ पेनिनसुलर रीजन में ये जो हीट वेव कंडीशन अबव नॉर्मल होने की संभावना है। यदि हम लोग सिर्फ मार्च महीने का बारिश के बारे में देखेंगे, आप देखेंगे जो डॉटेड लाइन्स डॉटेड एरिया दिखाया हुआ है इधर, जो डॉटेड एरियाज है वो बोलते हैं कि वो एरिया में क्लाइमेटोलॉजिकली कम बारिश मिलते हैं, लेकिन जो रीजन जनरली हमको अच्छी बारिश मिलते हैं वो है पेनिनसुलर, सदर्न पेनिनसुलर रीजन और नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया एंड नॉर्थ वेस्ट नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पार्ट बिकॉज ऑफ वेस्टर्न डिस्टर्बेंस से बारिश मिलती है। और जिधर सदर्न पार्ट और नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में थंडरस्टॉर्म एक्टिविटी होता है। यदि हम लोग वो एरिया में देखेंगे बोथ नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया, ऐसा मोस्ट ऑफ द एरियाज ऑफ नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया और नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया में कम बारिश मिलने की, बिलो नॉर्मल बारिश मिलने की संभावना है, लेकिन सदर्न पार्ट में जो केरल और तमिलनाडु और जो कोस्टल एरिया है, नाइबरिंग कोस्टल एरिया में उधर अबव नॉर्मल बारिश मिलने की संभावना है। Coming to summary of the outlook for the February, you will see that for a temperature outlook during the upcoming hot weather season, above normal maximum temperature are most likely over most parts of the country, except over southern parts of peninsular India and isolated pockets of northeast India. And similar is the condition for minimum temperature also. Coming to March, heat wave condition, as we have seen earlier, both March to May as well as during the March, there is a good possibility of above normal number of heat wave days across the most parts of the country, except northeast India and extreme north India and southern western parts of the country. And the similar is the condition of March also. And coming to March, only condition, monthly maximum temperature for March are likely to be above normal over most parts of the country, except over some part of southernmost parts of peninsular India, where below normal maximum temperatures are likely. During March, above normal monthly minimum temperatures are likely over most parts of the country, except some parts of northwest India and southern peninsula, where normal minimum temperatures are most likely. Coming to rainfall, as we have observed, both over northwest India and northeast India, below normal rainfall is likely. However, in the southern part of the peninsular India, above normal rainfall is likely. Now I will be briefing you about next 2 weeks likely weather. First about rainfall during the next 2 weeks. During the week 27th to 6th March, because of the WD activity now currently going on, you will see that up to 6th March you will get above normal rainfall is likely, and we are also expecting another WD to impact the region from the 3rd March. As a result, you will see that in that week you will have a above normal rainfall, and some rainfall activity will continue up to 13th. But as a whole, the rainfall activity over the region will be close to normal in the second week. But the first week, as I said already, because of the ongoing the WD activity and the likely WD, which is likely to impact from 3rd March, you will get a above normal rainfall over the region. We also will have some easterly wave activity over peninsular India. Therefore, some we are also expecting some thunderstorm activity over Tamil Nadu, southern Tamil Nadu and Kerala region, and even in the coastal Karnataka region. Also, we are expecting in the next week. But second week, it is rainfall is some rainfall activity may be there, but as a whole, it will be normal to below normal rainfall activity over peninsular region in the second week. Coming to minimum temperature, you can see that between the 28th February to 6th March, you will have along the Himalayan region. We are likely to expect in the first week above normal temperature, and also along the coastal part. But most of the other part we are expecting below normal minimum temperature. And however, in the second week, mainly in the in the northernmost part and some parts of the coastal west coast region, you are likely to get above normal temperature. Minimum temperature maybe because of the some clouding, etc. Minimum temperature maybe you may get as we have seen there, rainfall activity or snowfall is likely to, because of that minimum temperature may be above normal. But most of the other part we are expecting below normal minimum temperature, and similar is the case for maximum temperature. You will see that again along the Himalayan region and eastern coast this time is above normal temperature in the 28th February to 6th March week. But in the western half, you will see that below normal. But in the second half, except for in the central part of the region where below normal maximum temperature is expected, and some part of eastern region and the northeastern part, most of the other region we are expecting above normal temperature in the second week. Now coming to day-to-day forecast for the next 7 days, 1 to 7 March, as I already said, because of the ongoing WD activity over the north and western Himalayan region, and then another WD we are expecting from the 3rd March, we are expecting some good rainfall activity up to 3rd, but thereafter rainfall activity will be there, light rainfall activity will be there, but mostly less thereafter after 3rd. You will get some rainfall activity next 3 or 4 days over West Himalayan. Thank you. So if you have got any question, I will be happy to do that.
Sir, Jayashree here from Hindustan Times.
Yes.
Sir, I wanted to understand this avalanche in Chamoli, sir. Is it an avalanche or a glacier disaster? Just wanted to know if there is any information with IMD on this, sir.
No, currently we don't have exact information. As we had shown, there has been a good snowfall activity and rainfall activity was there around the region. 7 to 8 centimeter was occurred. But the current actual situation, we are yet to get from the sources.
Sir, this is Sandeep Das from Financial Express.
Yes, Sandeep.
What exactly the impact you are assessing on this higher temperature in the next, because the Rabi crop harvesting will be starting, some parts started, but it will be March end and all. Is there any impact you foresee of this higher temperature?
See, today morning only we had some discussion with agriculture specialist and all. So in recent years they have been using heat resistant wheat varieties. Almost 67% of the area is heat resistant wheat has been used. So far there has not been much impact up to February. So there can be some impact because of the March, but we are all expecting overall there should not be, because you can see that particularly over northwest India where the wheat region is there. There is not very high temperature increase is not expected. Weekly also you will see that next up to March and next 2 weeks not much there, but overall the season, particularly in the next half of the subsequent season and much more southern part, the temperatures are more high.
Hi, sir. Pallavi from Informist Media this side. Wanted to understand how were the El Nino conditions, La Nina conditions during the month of February, and you say that we have used 67% of climate resistant seeds, but there have been reports that there has been because of above normal temperatures, crop has been affected. So I would like to understand, what are the La Nina conditions in February, and how, I mean, you are saying that they've not been affected, but there are reports. So do you dismiss them?
See, first of all, about La Nina, it had just crossed, minus 0.5, below it has gone. So temporarily for 1 or 2 months, there was a La Nina type of conditions. But going forward, most of the model forecasts are indicating temperature along the, equatorial region of the Pacific is increasing. So La Nina may not continue after April. So that will become neutral ENSO condition. However, there is, as I told you, there is very less chance of El Nino condition. And coming to impact, as you said, see, we are not the people who actually sees that impact hai kya nahi. But today morning we had a meeting with experts, those who are done and those who are actually monitoring this situation. They only told us that there is no impact. I am not the person to authorize to talk on that.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, again, Sandeep again, sir, can you repeat
Yeah.
that sentence? El Nino is not going to happen. You said going to impact monsoon this time.
Yeah. See, I said La Nina conditions, which are generally people talk about, good for monsoon. They are currently is there, but persisting.
Okay.
But the forecasts are indicating that because now that warming is slowly taking place in the equatorial Pacific, La Nina condition will not continue during the monsoon season. Most likely situation is neutral ENSO condition. However, there is a lowest probabilities for El Nino.
Okay.
Okay. Among different 3 category, La Nina, ENSO neutral and ENSO El Nino. El Nino has got the least probability. That's all.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay. So if there are no more questions, thank you all for your presence here. And,
sir, kindly update on, please update on this Uttarakhand disaster that's being reported.
And also, sir, put the PPT in the website and in our group.
Yeah, we will put that. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.